What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod and I'm coming at you now with my new updated version of the Koa'ki Meiru deck. Alright, so here we go. So for monsters, we have 3 of the Urnite. For those of you guys who don't know what this card does, it is pretty incredible. Basically, all you have to do is reveal an Iron Core in your hand, and it allows you to special summon another Koa'ki Meiru monster from your deck to the field. One of the great things about this card is that if you summon multiple Urnites out on the field, you can keep using the effect each time you summon a different Urnite out. It allows for some pretty remarkable OTK kind of plays. Plus his base attack 2000 is always nice. From there, we have 3 of the Crusader. Whenever Crusader destroys a monster in battle, it allows you to grab 1 Koa'ki Meiru card from your graveyard and add it back to your hand. And then we have 1 copy of Ice. His effect is pretty simple. You just discard 1 card from your hand and destroy 1 special summon monster on the field. Alright, that's going to do it for the Koa'ki Meiru aspect of the deck. So for the remaining monsters in the deck, we have 3 of the Coach Soldier Wolfbark, 2 of the Brotherhood of the Firefist Bear, and then 1 Gorilla. And that kind of rounds up the really small monster count in the deck. Alright, so moving on to spells. We have 2 copies of the Iron Core of Koa'ki Meiru. I know there's a lot of duelists out there who like to play with just 1 copy of this card in the deck, but I've always found that whenever that happens, I either cannot draw into it fast enough, or something happens to that 1 copy and then I can't get it back, and then kind of the whole deck falls apart. So it's always good to really have a second one, even though you never really want to draw into both of them. From there, we're playing 3 copies of the Diamond Core of Koa'ki Meiru. It's essentially a Rota card for any Koa'ki Meiru card in the deck, including the regular Iron Core. Next, we have 3 of the Fire Formation Tenki. This card is really good because it allows you to grab any monster in your deck other than Ice. Rounding up the Fire Formation cards, we have 1 Goyoku and 1 Tensu. For the remaining spells, we have 2 MSTs, 2 Forbidden Lance. I like this card a lot, especially going into the Burning Abyss matchup because they play a lot of traps. 1 Book of Moon. This works out good against Shaddolls. When they go to play their Shaddol Fusion, if you happen to have an extra deck monster on the field, you can Book of Moon your own extra deck monster to keep them from special summoning from the deck. 1 Soul Charge, and then 1 Raigeki. I know a lot of people don't like main decking Raigeki, but I think in this deck it works out really good because a lot of times you can go for that OTK kind of push, and this allows you to clear away any monsters that may be preventing you from getting in all the damage you need. So in the end, I don't really care if your monsters are floaters and going to get effects. As long as I can push through and kill you that turn, it doesn't really matter to me. Alright, that rounds up the spells. So for traps, we're playing 2 copies of Fiendish Chain, 2 copies of Breakthrough Skill, 2 copies of Trap Stun, 1 Compulse, 1 Deprison, 1 Solemn Warning, and then 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. And that's all the trap cards. So for extra deck, we were playing 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Firefist Tiger King. At some point I was trying out just 2, but there's been a lot of times and instances where I needed that 3rd one to go into and it wasn't in the extra deck, so I just went ahead and put the 3rd copy back in. I think it works out a lot better with it because there is a lot of times where you just need to go into that 3rd one. It's kind of like an OTK enabler because it allows you to get the extra Tensu or Tenki out so you can keep playing through. From there, we have cards like Exciton Knight, number 101, Castile, the Sky Blaster Musketeer, Abyss Dweller, the Anti-Luminescent Knight, number 50, Digesto Emerald, Diamond Dire Wolf, number 82, number 80, Gaga Cowboy, and then number 103 to kind of round up the extra deck. Okay. Alright, and there you have it, YouTube. This was my updated version of my Koa'ki Meiru deck. Remember to let me know what you think of it down in the comments section below. And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.